On board Salamanca, tonight crossing to Bilbao.
Okay, so that's the long corridor towards the bedrooms where we are. This is floor 8. So this is one of the main bars, and then if I walk further down, you'll see, like, as I said, it's gone midnight, but there is like a really quiet sort of area down here. Okay, so during the daytime, this is a lovely little sort of place where you can get breakfast, lunch. Obviously it's pretty much in darkness now. This is a lovely seating area. Anyway, back to our cabin. We've actually got a cabin by the lift, which is really good. Sorry, I can't walk any faster. Okay. And here we are. Hello. And you've got, this is the entertainment system. I'm talking quietly because it's so late at night. And you've got, as you can see, I'm going to flick through it. You've got all the TV shows, films. Might watch that later on. So it's It's quite good. Anyway, it's getting quite late now, so we're going to bed. So I'll see you soon. Bye. Hi there. Welcome to day 2 on the Salamanca. It's been alright. It's a bit boring, I'll be honest with you. We spent most of the time in the cabin. The cabin's really good because you've got VOD, which is video on demand. So a bit like the Virgin Atlantic planes, where you've got music, films, television. Like this morning, in the cabin we watched Homes Under the Hammer, which is live on BBC One. So it's really great having that facility in your cabin all day. So that's really good. The ship's full, but there's not that many people in the communal areas. They come down here to use the Wi-Fi. We've just come down here for something to eat. Tannoys are going off again.
Mesdames, Messieurs, nous vous informons que la boutique située au pont numéro 7 fermera dans 30 minutes et n'ouvrira plus avant votre arrivée demain matin. Merci. Ladies and gentlemen, may we inform you that the shop located on deck 7 will be closing in 30 minutes.
Oh, okay, the shop's shutting.
That's reopen before arrival tomorrow morning.
Yeah, it's there's times when it's been a bit rough and choppy to walk around, which we haven't really been comfortable with. But compared to Ireland, it's not bad, is it? You know, this is the Bay of Biscay, and fingers crossed, at the moment it's really not looking too bad. So anyway, this is the Taberna restaurant. We've just had a beef stew with potatoes and things like that. It's quite empty at the moment. There's Pete. Hello.
Hello.
So what would you say was your first impressions of this ship? Because I mean, you actually said you wouldn't do this crossing again.
Very, very clean ship.
Yeah.
Everything is very, very clean. No dirt, nothing at all. And the food is absolutely superb.
And you said the ship's only 4 years old.
Ship's only 4 years old. And the crossing has been quite nice. Had a few choppy bits. But, very, very enjoyable.
Okay. So what we do for the rest of the time, we're just gonna probably go into one of the other rooms. You get an hour and a half free Wi-Fi, and then you have to pay for it. So I haven't actually used mine yet, so I might go and do that. And then it's really confusing because the ship keeps saying that they're using British time, but my watches are changed over, so it's 6:30 in the evening, Spanish time. The ship are using British time. It's getting a bit confusing as to the times. So we are getting into the port at 7 AM tomorrow British time, and then we'll see how the run down to Saragossa goes, which isn't very far, 2 or 3 hours, something like that. And we're just really hoping for a smooth run, nothing happening, you know. So I'll sign off, and maybe we'll chat again when we're at the cabin. Right, good morning. 6:45, roughly. Still dark outside, but we've just arrived in Bilbao. About another hour till we dock. A little tip that I was given, which is really useful for ferries and things like that. So the tip I was given was, because there's no water or tea or coffee in the cabins, if you take just a really tiny little travel kettle, an extension block is really good because you can still plug your phones in, charge them up, things like that. Some bottles of water, and then just a little bag, the milk sachets you get from Amazon, tea bags, sugar, coffee, and then you can make yourself a nice drink. And then we've had a really smooth crossing, so we've been able to go to the restaurant and have food. But if it's a really bad crossing, as the Bay of Biscay often is, sometimes it's so rough you can't even get out of the cabin. So if you just pack a couple of pot noodles, something like this, didn't have to use them this time, but if you pack some pot noodles, then again you can do yourself a hot meal here in the caravan if it's too rough and you can't get out. So that's my tip for today.